Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Laura Train Mama. Today we are having a look at the first story contained within the Thomas and Friends magazine for February 2026. The issue number is 858. This story is called Deep Trouble, followed by that storytime quiz. One morning, Thomas was taking Jack and Alfie along his branch line. They were going to work, changing an old lead mine into a visitor park. Thomas had to go a little way from the worksite. "I'm not sure the ground can take my weight," said Thomas, a little worried. "The last time I was here, I fell into a mine shaft." Jack and Alfie rushed off to meet the rest of the vehicles on the worksite. As well as them, there was Oliver, the excavator, Max and Monty, the dump trucks, Darcy, the tunnel borer, and Miss Jenny running the site. Everyone had a different job to do. Max and Monty had to dump rubble away from the worksite. They soon got bored though, and decided to take a shortcut over the old mine shafts. "The ground isn't safe. You might be too heavy," warned Darcy. But Max and Monty ignored Darcy's warning and went anyway. "I don't know what that silly tunnel digger was so worried about. This road is as hard as stone." "Huh? What's happening? Help!" shouted Monty as the ground gave way and he fell into a hole. Monty was stuck in a deep hole and couldn't get out. "Just stay there. I'll go and get help," shouted Max as he hurried off. Max was very worried. He imagined Monty falling through the floor again and again until he reached Australia. Miss Jenny knew just who could get Monty out. She sent for Darcy, who arrived in no time. "Aim and twirl," said Darcy. She started boring a tunnel through to Monty. In the hole, Monty was getting very worried. "Oh, will I ever see daylight again?" he said to himself. Then there was a rumble, and Darcy burst through the wall to save him. All the engines cheered as Darcy came out of her tunnel, towing Monty behind her. "Well done, Darcy," everyone cheered. Monty and Max were very thankful. "Just doing me job," smiled Darcy. "I don't know how I would have gotten out without you, Darcy." That brings us to the end of the story, Deep Trouble. Let's move on now to the story quiz. Question 1. Which blue engine is in the story? Was it A, Gordon, or B, Thomas? That's right, it was Thomas. Question 2. Where did Max imagine Monty would go? Was it A, Australia, or B, China? That's right, it was Australia. Question 3. Which engine drilled a hole to save Monty? Was it A, Darcy, or B, Harold? That's right, it was Darcy. And that brings us to the very end of the story and story quiz. I really hope that you enjoyed listening along with me today, and if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button, share with a friend, why not? You could even check you're subscribed if you want to hear future stories like this one. And speaking of stories, why not come back soon for story number 2? Have a great day.